Hello, Coral Ridge family. I'm here today with my son, Preston. Preston, can you say hello?
Hello.
And we are both here today to encourage you and remind you to tune in to crpc.tv for our live stream worship experience tomorrow, March 29th. Tomorrow morning, we will be offering 2 worship experiences online. We'll continue to provide our 11 a.m. worship experience live streamed from our sanctuary, and beginning tomorrow, we'll be adding a 9:30 a.m. contemporary worship service. So tune in at 9:30 or 11 a.m. I want to encourage you to send that link out, crpc.tv, to friends and family. We've had people from all around the world tuning in, receiving a message of hope during this season. We also want to encourage you to stay connected, especially if you're a family. We want to make sure that your children, whether they're in elementary school, preschool, or in middle school or high school, to stay engaged on Sunday morning. So beginning tomorrow, we are providing a youth worship guide and a children's guide. Those guides can be found right now online or on our app. You can download those guides, and it'll help walk your children through worship tomorrow and walk them through the message. Another way that we hope you stay engaged is helping your children discover God's Word and preparing them for worship and preparing them for the message. Preston, what's one way that you prepare to hear God's Word on a Sunday morning?
Well, every Saturday night before the worship service, I go in my glossary and I look up the verse that we're going to be preaching on, and I study it the night before.
Okay, so you study it the night before. That's awesome. And I see that you have all these fancy pens and markers here. What do you do with those?
Well, with those, I, just like I said, I go in the glossary and look up the verse, and I write down some of the things that I'm noticing are interesting or that would be good to know in the next few years.
And parents, you can help your child do that on a Saturday night. Download the worship guide, help them find where the passage is, and get them some colored pencils or markers so that they can highlight and begin to journal in the scriptures on a Sunday morning. Also, if you have little ones, a great movie to watch before Sunday morning is the movie The Prince of Egypt, because we're going to still be in Exodus tomorrow, and we're going to be looking at Exodus chapter 14. And the Prince of Egypt, while it's not completely accurate, is a great adventure telling the story of Moses and the nation of Israel. Preston, what's your favorite part of the Prince of Egypt?
Well, my favorite part of the Prince of Egypt is when God gives Moses the tools he needs to part the Red Sea and let his people free.
Well, that's perfect, because that's exactly what we're going to be studying tomorrow in worship. So Exodus chapter 14, the parting of the Red Sea. Please join us 9:30 a.m. for our contemporary service or our 11 a.m. service, broadcast and live streamed from the Sanctuary of Coral Ridge. On behalf of our family, we are praying for you. We thank God for you, and we hope that you can join us in worship tomorrow, 9:30, 11 a.m. at crpc.tv.